friends. Welcome to Type 56, the SKS and AK-47 in China. I'm Jason Clower. In the mid-1950s, just after the Korean War, China braced to repel an anticipated American invasion. As the People's Liberation Army armed itself with desperate speed, it mostly passed over the AK-47 for an obsolescent rifle called the SKS carbine. And they stuck to it for 40 years, long after China had hydrogen bombs and guided missiles. The AK just failed to impress the Chinese Communist Army. To them, it was inaccurate, wasteful, and a little too cloddish and heavy to fit into the lean, fast, nimble, stealthy way that they wanted to fight. Of course, that whole time, China was still manufacturing AK-47s by the hundreds of thousands. But it gave most of them away to third world guerrilla movements, where they became the universal weapon of low-tech insurgencies. But even while North Vietnam was turning their Chinese-supplied AKs into the worldwide emblem of People's War, their mentors in Beijing still wrote off the Kalashnikov as a weapon for rich countries that wasn't going to mesh well with their own low-budget agrarian philosophy of war. This channel tells the story of Chinese revolutionaries who were handed the AK-47, a weapon that redrew the map of the world, and they shrugged. China was an emerging nuclear power, but even so, they chose a 1940s rifle and they kept it for decades. And by an oddball logic and a weird series of disasters and triumphs, it kind of worked for them. This is that story. Stay tuned.